Well, Charisse, welcome. Welcome to my little interview. And
Thank you, Trevor.
I've got to say, I'm very, very grateful because I've just discovered that it's about 1 hour and 4 minutes away from you actually going live, and you're here talking to me. So I'm honoured.
Thank you.
I've just got access to your course. We've just had a quick chat before we've come on here, and I said that I've not actually got into it yet. I've not looked at the content in there. I just know that it's going to be completely kick-ass because it's coming from you. I know that you've been working extremely hard. Before we go in there, do you want to just explain, kind of like in a nutshell, what this is all about? And first of all, the name of it is Ranking Rockstar Renegade, right?
Yes.
So, yeah. I'll see if I can come up with some more R's to go on the end of that as well. But I know you've been working extremely hard. I know you've had, you're massively into SEO, and you're kind of close friends with the likes of Jeff Lenny, and he's achieved incredible success through SEO, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like life-changing, figures that we would all love to achieve. And so that, for me, and probably for you, is part of the big attraction, because
right. Exactly.
We can make money online. We know how to do that, and we're doing that. But if we can crack SEO, and for anyone that doesn't know what that term means, it's search engine optimization, and it basically means that you can put together a site or a few pages, and if somebody searches for something, your page will show up at the top of Google and or the top of YouTube, depending on where you're ranking.
Right.
And that means that you've got a chance of earning some more money, right? So now I assume that that's what ranking Rockstar Renegade is all about, right?
You're exactly right, Trevor. It's first of all, the Ranking Rockstar Renegade is a lot of R's, but the Rockstar comes from, if you see the sales page, I am a musician. For people who don't know, I'm a bass player. But yeah, the course is basically going to be talking about. It's kind of an extended launch jacking course. I mean, obviously, launch jacking has been done, and that's what you do. That's what I do. But I try to cover not only YouTube SEO and how to rank, but also like for the bloggers out there, because there's some people who aren't comfortable being on camera.
Yeah.
But they're uncomfortable writing. So I take a good portion of the course and talk about YouTube and SEO and the reviewing process that I go through whenever I do this. And then I take the other half of the course and I focus on how to structure a blog post and the things that I use for backlinks and stuff like that. So I try to kind of take it a little bit step further than a lot of the other launch jacking courses, where I don't leave the bloggers out, because most of the courses are big launch jackers are like Jono and stuff like that are video guys, but like someone like Jeff Lenny, like his biggest launch stack ever, he had like a day where he made, I think, 100K or something like that in one day. And he's not a video guy, he's a blogger.
Yes.
So just that's a kind of an underutilized resources in the launch jacking world. So I kind of cover both of those.
And you've taken some training with Jeff, haven't you, as well?
I've taken. He has one course that's out that I took a while back, and he's become a friend. So I get to.
And you've tapped him up for all the secrets.
I bug him all the time. He's a really good guy. So
and your charming manner means that you've managed to probably extract every single secret out of him that you needed to, and we're hoping that you've included those in RRR.
Yeah, I've tried to include everything that I've learned between Jeff and some of the people. Just I've been really diving into SEO a lot, so I'm just trying to share what I know.
So what about if somebody is a newbie and they're not very technically minded, would they at this point they'd be thinking, well, okay, SEO, I'm out of here. Is this something that are you at a level with this where you can literally come in at the beginning and start working your way through and achieve the kind of results that you've achieved?
Most definitely, because I mean, if you just have hopefully you have some sort of computer or whatever, but you don't have to be super technically savvy. You don't even have to be on camera, as I talk about in the course. If you want to get a computer and just record your screen like we're doing right now, and showing people how to do, just having your voice and showing people how to do what you've learned. It's something that you can start off as brand new. I mean, I was brand new, 7 months ago or whatever, and I figured out how to do it. I mean, I'm kind of nerdy and techie, and I got really into all this other stuff, but you don't have to be. You just have to like take the first step and be a little bit brave, and like it doesn't, like I said, don't put your face on the camera first, do your voice and then let people get to know you and then put yourself on there. It's not as hard as people think.
Yeah, that's right. And it all gets easier as well. You know, I remember when I first started doing this kind of stuff, I just wanted to hide away, and I did have a caravan out the front of the house that, you know, it was our touring caravan that we used to take to France and stuff. And I'd go out in the caravan and I'd shut the doors and I'd pull the blinds down and I'd be out there recording a review, you know, hoping that nobody could see or hear me. So I totally get that. And it's nice because I know that a lot of people on my list are not really into the whole making video thing. And so as a result, when I come along and say, this is what you've got to do and this is how you should do it, a lot of the time those people are thinking, oh, here we go again, Trev. You know, I don't want to get on video. So it's yeah, I mean, and recording your screen and talking through is something that is far less intimidating than getting your face on there as well. And you can do it. You know, you don't have to put your makeup on, do your hair and everything else. You can just do it however you look, you know, and just make yourself sound good. So that's all good. So what sort of results have you been getting with the SEO stuff that you've been doing? What have you been achieving? I've been doing pretty good. The launch that I've done the best at, which brought me to my launch partners, earlier this year, they released a product called Affiliate Funnel Clones. And I was able to make their top 10 leaderboard by myself with a lot of the other guys who were, you know, further in the list above me partnered with someone else and they have a list. And I didn't have a list. My list still, I mean, it'll be bigger after this launch, but it's like 300 people. And it wasn't even that then. So yeah, it was which is pretty, I mean, you know, which is like not having a list.
Like basically like having a list of 200 or 300 people is not, it's not really going to help you at all. It's like I just, you know, it's like tumbleweeds rolling through my list. So it's been really helpful to, you know, once you get to the point where you're able to rank your videos, you know, towards the top of the search results, you'll be able to get in more sales. I mean, obviously, I wish I knew what I know now as far as starting to grow my list earlier. Yeah. But again, that shouldn't be a deterrent for you to just try to, you know, like I said, just record your voice if you don't want to be on camera and you know. It's not as bad as we think. And
so I guess they're going to need a website, right, to do this, aren't they?
Well, if you want to only do blogs, yes. Yeah. But if you want to focus only on video, you don't need a site. Okay. You would need just a way to record your voice. Yeah. And a lot of laptops, you know, even have a built-in mic, or you can use your earphones or whatever, and no, you don't need a site to rank stuff.
Right. So do you cover YouTube as well as blog? You do the both thing?
I do both.
Okay, so that's perfect. So that, because if you want the quick way in, then, you know, as Charisse was saying, like the typical way that a lot of people are doing it and teaching it is YouTube ranking, etc. So if you want to go down that route, and I've seen you get some really cool results with your YouTube rankings as well, and it's a pain in the backside because, you know, we're all fighting for those top spots, and then you get good at it as well, and it's like, oh, here we go. But at least you're sharing it with us. So that's all good. I'll tell you what. Let's take a look inside the members area. I'm just showing my screen now. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so I've just come in, and it says Affiliate Academics. And then you click on, I clicked onto the button that said ranking Rockstar. Yeah. So here we have an introduction from your good self. And then the sections that we've got here, I just want to have a quick look through. So we've got networks to watch for launches. So this is talking about, I assume, I mean, should I take a look in there? I don't want to give the whole game away here, Charisse, because we want people to pay handsomely for your hard work. But so you're talking about all the places where you can get all the information that you need in order to get cracking with this stuff. Right. Okay, cool. Preparing for the LaunchJack process, creating the review, bonus pages with Commission Gorilla, and then we get on to the real juice, because of course a lot of this stuff, you know, they can find somewhere else, right? They can,
like that. Those are basically how every LaunchJacking course has to start. Like, where do you know? Where do you get your? And
you've got to cover that, because otherwise people would say, you know, well, I've never done anything like this before. You're not telling me, you know. So even though some people might think, oh yeah, but I've seen before, go to Warrior Plus, go to JB Zone, go to Muncho. We have to show you this stuff because for a start, you know, you may not have ever watched any of the previous stuff from anybody, and you start from complete scratch. So it's perfect that that's in here. Secondly, we all see things differently, and I would go through every single one of these anyway, because I tell you what, because we all think differently, we see things differently, and there are things that people say, and I think, oh yeah, that's clever. I'm learning all the time, so I would, I'd definitely be interested in going through all that. Then we get to the real juice, which is where the real magic happens, and that's YouTube SEO. We got YouTube SEO Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, which is like exciting for me. I mean, I can't wait to get in there and push you out the way using your own techniques. And then we've got blog on-page SEO, blog layout for reviews, and outranking spine on the competitor backlinks. So everything in there, all encompassing in the front end of this offer, which is, I believe, kicking off at $27. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah. Is basically a masterclass to getting your stuff ranked on Google and YouTube, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Which, as we said before, if you don't appreciate the power of SEO, you need to think about it a second, because am I right in saying, Charisse, that even though you're looking at the make money online niche in particular, which is the same niche that I'm in, if you wanted to go and start working on, for example, a detox product, on ClickBank or something,
right,
you could use all of the information in here to rank and get commissions for that, couldn't you?
Exactly.
And yoga and golf and knitting and Pilates and anything you can think of.
Well, that's the good thing about SEO, because it's free. So pretty much anything that you want to promote, once you know the process that you need, both on blogs and YouTube, to rank anything, it doesn't matter what content. It could be in any niche, and be able to.
And the beauty of this is, because you've got your YouTube and then you've got your blog section, right? So you've got ranking it on YouTube and then ranking it on your site. The videos that you embed on your blog are the videos that you've already created and optimized for YouTube. Is that right?
That's correct. That's correct.
So that's like, do the work once, but get 2 bites of the cake straight away with no extra work. The other thing is that once you've got all this stuff up and running for a while, and I'm kind of 18 months down the line from when I started my IM career now. So I'm old school now, Cherie. So I've been at this for nearly 2 years.
Oh, wow.
But the more content you put out there, the more, and if you do it right, the way Cherie shows you, right? If you do it right, the more content you put out there, the more of these little, what I call like bonus commissions keep dropping in. And now for me, it's a daily thing. They literally, I get notifications. Obviously, I get notifications when I'm promoting something, but I get a ping on my phone and I think, what's that? $13.50? What's that for? And then you get like a $12 and you get a $27. And then sometimes you get a nice $100 and something where somebody's bought a product and gone through the funnel. And they're doing that because they're landing on your reviews that you created months ago. Now,
right.
And although you might not get, you might get that one affiliate commission for that one product. You might get once every few months, for example. But the more you've got, the more that all adds up. And then you do find that you get these kind of daily commissions coming in that are completely passive, and you're not doing any work from at all because you did the work before and you've ranked it, and people are still searching for solutions to those problems and finding them. And of course, if you go down the route of, say you go into ClickBank and you choose some high converting products in there and you decide to apply all of this to that, then that's likely to be evergreen anyway, because ClickBank is a very evergreen kind of platform. And so if you do this the right way, following through Charisse's course, you could find yourself getting daily commissions left, right and center, that because you're literally sowing the seeds and then reaping the benefits after, reaping the harvest.
Right.
So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You're
exactly right. It's really amazing to, once you start getting a little bit of a following, your subscribers grow, and so people will start going back and look at videos that you did 3 months ago.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, cha-ching, there's a PayPal notification for something you did 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Someone found a video because they know, like, and trust you.
Yes.
And it kind of grows on itself.
Yeah, and you're right there as well. It's once they come into your site and they connect with you, then you do find people literally actively searching around to try to find more stuff that they can buy from you because they like your stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
You got your hand over the camera.
Oh,
I think.
Sorry.
I don't know if you were maybe getting changed behind the camera or something.
No, I can't see myself on the screen.
Okay.
I can only see you in the screen.
All right, let me stop sharing that for a second. We'll bring this back up so you can see yourself. All right, because you're on your phone, right? And I'm on a cam, and so it's easy for me and tricky for you. Okay, well, the other thing that I wanted to just run through then so that we know what the score is. So it's $27. That gets you everything we've talked about. That gets you basically a 2-in-1 because it gets you your YouTube ranking strategies and your blogging ranking strategies. And I've got to say that if ever you've been interested in learning this kind of stuff, then go for Sharice's course, because I know for a fact, I mean, you should have seen her when we were in Dublin together. She was not paying so much attention to me. She was paying more attention to Jeff and tapping him up for every single secret she could possibly get, and then running away and making little notes. But the beauty of that, as I said, is that she's sharing all that with you now. So you wouldn't be able to get this stuff. Jeff is very fond of Sharice, and he gives her all sorts of tips that have been crucial in the career kind of expansion that she's seen. So definitely jump on this. It's absolute fantastic value for money to get this quality of training. But what about OTOs? You know, love them or hate them, they're always going to be there. McDonald's are very good at them, right? And I love OTOs because I know that we spend a lot of time working on our OTOs because we want them to convert. And so because we want them to convert, we want to make sure they're really good value for money. Right. So could you talk me through your OTOs?
Sure. The first one is basically I created a second course. It's called Niche Renegade. Basically the idea of being able to create a ClickBank site or an Amazon affiliate site. So the process you would go through to select products and basically create a site from start to finish.
Right. Okay. So you could I could see where this was going before I knew where it was going. That's perfect.
Right. It's basically a whole other course. It's probably maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours of, all these videos and resources and stuff that I've been using, because I've been starting to create the Amazon affiliate sites or ClickBank sites. You can do a review of the red tea detox or whatever.
Can I just interrupt you as well? Amazon is really exciting, isn't it? Because how long is that cookie? Is that 24-hour cookie they do? Where if they go in, say they come into your site looking for a hand blender, and they decide while they're in there that they need a new 60-inch HD 4K TV, then you'll get the commission for the hand blender and the 4K TV, right?
Exactly.
And that's the power of Amazon. That's amazing. Yeah. I love that.
So think about it. Anything that's being sold on Amazon or ClickBank or whatever, you can create a site for. So I go through the process on like keyword research and basically how to figure out, because there's some niches that are very saturated, but the money is in like the smaller niches that no one else is trying to rank. And so like someone like Jeff Linney has so many affiliate sites, and so it's pretty much passive. Once you figure out how to rank it, which will take months, then you can kind of just commissions will start coming in. So that's the first OTO. The second one
how much is that one, Sharice?
That one is $47, I believe. Let me I need to pull up my stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So many moving parts today.
I know. I appreciate your time. I really do. Yeah. You're going to regret this because you're like, why did I do it so close to the launch?
Well, yeah, it's still fine. So, okay.
It's only because we're good buddies that you agreed to this, guys.
Well, of course, because I love you so much.
Exactly.
So, that's that one's.
It runs both ways, baby.
It better. Just kidding.
Right, so that's $47, and that's going to show the whole thing for ClickBank and Amazon, and that is massive, right? I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I go through all the different networks that are possible because there's more than those, and so that's a whole basically additional course, and that's $47 one time. The OTO2 is you can pay for the year or you can pay $37 a month, and it's more like Skype access to me. Pretty much, you can ask me questions and because a lot of times when we're starting off, and I wish I had more ability to just ask a question like, hey, Trevor, how do you do this one thing?
Definitely.
And people stay busy, and so as much as I want to help people out of the kindness of my heart, my time is valuable. So just that OTO will allow you to have, hit me up on Skype, and we can have like little chats and things like that. So
I love, you know what, I really, that's what, 37 a month, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Is there any limit on how many times they can hit you up? Or is it like fair usage, as they used to say?
It's kind of like fair usage. I didn't want to say it's only 17 minutes.
It's tricky, but I tell you what, that's brilliant, because especially this kind of a thing is an ongoing thing, and it's the sort of process that you go through and you think, I wonder if I should be doing that, or should I do it this way, or is that as well the big one? Is this going to be to the detriment of my ranking, or is it going to help? And it's those sort of questions, that you'd want to kind of tap you up for, just like you've been tapping Jeff up for.
Yeah, it takes a minute to ask a question, and I can get back to you. And so we're kind of treating this like a fair use type of thing. And then the third OTO is $27 a month or $297 for the year. And I've created a Facebook group that will basically kind of do a group version of the Skype call. So like Skype is more of a one-on-one thing, and the group is I'm going to be doing trainings and stuff only in that group, where I'm showing more of my, like obviously my course is giving like a lot of backlink strategies, but there's other things that I do in addition that I have to kind of keep reserved for the people who are kind of, decided to take the next step further. So that group is going to, it's similar to what you guys are doing with your thing too. So
perfect. So and if we were to come in and we wanted like the OTO 2 with the Skype, and then we saw the OTO 3, is that a good mix to get both of them, so that you've got the group coaching and the one-on-one? Or do you think that you only need one or the other?
I think you would do one or the other. I mean, I would,
as much as you'd love everybody to grab both.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that would be great and all, but that's just not the reality for a lot of people. So if you have to make a choice, it's really, as far as paying monthly, it's $10 difference whether you want to have access to me personally for one-on-one for 37 or in a group for 27. That's kind of up to you. Some people are more shy if you're kind of more shy and you don't want to be posting your questions in a group and risking people, hating on you or making fun of you, then one-on-one is fine. I mean, I'm totally fine with one-on-one. But some people also thrive on learning from other people, the questions that the people are asking. So that's kind of more.
I could see why you might want both. But of course, I guess maybe the group coaching, if you're a bit newer to it, and if you've got a bit of experience and you really want to take this to the next level, then that Skype coaching kind of offer. Fair usage, guys.
Yes.
I think,
please.
Yeah.
I need to sleep at night.
I don't want Cherise coming back to me and saying, "Why did you say that? You can contact me anytime." That all sounds good. Any more OTOs, or is that it?
No, that's it. All
right, that's great. Well, I tell you what, I think this is really, really exciting. I'm absolutely delighted that I've finally got myself a copy of this, and I can't wait to go through. And I promise not to knock you off of the top spots for all the stuff, because you know what? There's enough out there, right? There's enough, and that's the thing to bear in mind, guys. When it comes to even if you were in the same niche as us, like the make money online niche, some days there are 8, 9, 10 launches in a day.
Right.
So there's enough for everybody to get some real good action, even if you just took that. And now we're talking about like that's every single day. Now, don't forget that if you don't go for the launches that are coming up, you can also rank for launches that have already been that converted well, and you can start. You can put together some bonuses and stuff for that, and get some real kind of traction with regards to why people would want to buy through your link, and then you can still build up that passive stuff we're talking about.
Exactly.
But then stepping out of that and going into the likes of ClickBank and Amazon, the world is your absolute lobster. There's no there's no end of niches and products and product areas that you can get into to earn lovely passive income. So Cherise, thank you so much for your time. Thank you on a day like today, launch day, but not only that, literally minutes to go, and here you are sharing with me. So guys, let me tell you as well about the pricing. I've had a quick look into the pricing, and it's going to kick off $27. You want to get that as soon as possible, because it is going to go up. Now, I'm going to give you I'm going to lift the lid a little bit and say there are going to be some coupon codes coming out that are going to help the price to come back down. But even with the coupon codes, the price is always going up and up and up and up. All right. So although I can give you some love and give you some coupon codes and bring it down a little bit, I can't get it down to as low as it's going to be when it kicks off. So get in as soon as you can. If I could just say as well before we finish my bonuses, I've got some lovely bonuses for you guys on this one. Myself and my good friend Jonas, who's also a bit of a ranking expert, are going to be putting together a live webinar for you guys. It's called SEO Classified, and we're going to give you all of the other little secret tips that we use in order to rank our pages and our YouTube videos, because we're both into that as well, which is why we're glad we got hold of a copy of Sharice's course. So we're going to give you a free coaching call. That is going to be on Monday, I think it's the 3rd of September. Whatever the first Monday in September is, that's the one. I think that's the day after your launch closes. You're closing the 2nd?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're going to be on Monday the 3rd of September. If you buy this course, the front end only is all you need to do in order to qualify. You will get a seat on that coaching call with me and Jonas. You can ask us questions. You'll also get a replay. Also, I'm going to give you access to Mobily, and I'm going to give you access to Affiliatio. Free access to Affiliatio, in which we cover in quite some depth ranking YouTube videos and blogging and the whole bit. So there's even more information in there. So, there's every reason why you need to come and grab this through my link. Plus, you'll look below this video and you're going to see even more bonuses. So there you go. There's no reason why not to grab this unless you're a few grapes short of a bunch. Otherwise, get it as soon as you can, guys. And thank you, Sharice, so much. Absolute pleasure to speak to you. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you. You're a wonderful, wonderful lady. I think a hell of a lot of you, and I wish you every success in this launch.
Thank you so much, Trevor.
I'll speak to you soon.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers. Take care.
Bye.